So we're gonna graph lines today, which is exciting. Have you guys graphed lines before? A little bit, maybe last year. So the easiest way to start is using standard form, and that's the way we're gonna graph today. So some important vocab would be obviously what is standard form. So that's what's gonna go in this first box, and that's when you write your equation as ax plus by equals c. So that is standard form. Standard form. Now the place where your line or graph touches the x-axis, you guys know what that's called? It's called the x-intercept. The x-intercept. So where a graph touches the x-axis, it's called the x-intercept.
And then y-intercept?
Yes, perfect. Yep, and then where you touch the y-axis is the y-intercept. And that's how we're going to use those 2 points to graph our lines. And it's really easy. So it says when you find the x-intercept, you plug in 0 for y. So here's our equation, and we're going to start by finding our x-intercept. So we're going to plug in 0 for y, and then solve. So what's anything times 0?
0.
Really, so it just kind of goes away, right? It's like it's not even there. So we can just drop down our 3x and set it equal to 12. And now it's really easy, right? How do you get x by itself? Divide. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So if you wanted to write that as an ordered pair, you plugged in 4 and you got out 0. So our x-intercept would just be over 4 on the x. And you put a dot there. So we're over 4 up 0. Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys can see it. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing to find our y-intercept, but this time we're going to plug in 0 for our x. So we're going to have 3 times 0 plus 4y equal to 12.
It's just going to be 3. 3.
Exactly. So remember, 3 times 0 is just nothing, right? So we can drop down our 4y, set it equal to 12. Divide out, and we get 3. But think though, 3 is your y coordinate. What was your x coordinate? What did you plug in for x? 0. So it's 0, 3. That would be your ordered pair.
Instead of going over 3, it's not going over any, going up 3.
Exactly, right? We're going over nothing, so it's just right in the middle, and you're going up 3. Put a dot there, and now you connect them. That's it. Not so bad?
6 triangles.
Yes, we'll have a lot of triangles happening. Epic.
That's not a right triangle.
It is a right triangle. Okay, let's try another one of those ones together. So it says use the intercepts to graph the lines in standard form. So let's start with our x-intercept. So I'm going to label it with an x so I know. So I'm plugging 0 in for what now? If I'm looking for the x. You get a y. Good job. So it's going to be 2x minus 0 equals 4. Right, this is really nothing, right? So we can just drop down our 2x, set it equal to 4. Divide by 2, x equals 2. So we can go over 2 on our x-axis.
Yeah.
That was our x-intercept. Now let's find our y.
Would it be 1 times 0, or does it really matter?
So, oh yeah, 1 times 0, yes.
Okay.
Yep, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Plug in 0 for x. You actually have negative y equals 4. So what does y really equal? Can we have this negative out here? Do we want a negative variable? How do you get rid of that variable? Multiply by negative 1, yep, so we, oops, like this. We divide by negative 1 to both sides, so really, it just changes our symbol. Negative 4. So this time you're going to go down 4 on your y. That was not very straight. I missed my dot.
That's 12.
Okay, let's turn the page, or let's go to page 3.
What's this?
Now we're going to graph, and we just have a y equals or an x equals. Here's your hint. One's going to be like this, horizontal, and one's going to be vertical. What do you guys think y equals?
Oh, I get it. Okay.
You get it?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. So you put the dot at y, and then you just go all the way over from that dot horizontal.
Ooh. So she's saying, so go to 4 on your y, because it says y equals 4, so go up to 4 on the y, put a dot there, and then we have, then you gotta go a line through it, so it's gonna
I
be like this.
get it now.
Yep.
That makes more sense.
That's it.
I'm gonna put the arrows up the end.
Put the, yep, put the arrows on the end, so it matches. Yep, and then for number B, x equals negative 2, go over to negative 2 on the x, which is right here. But now this one's not going to go side to side, it's going to go up and down.
That's just easy.
Yeah, that one's not so bad, is it?
Oh.
Okay, well, you guys try on the bottom of that page, numbers 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Graph those horizontal and vertical lines. One and 3, try those two. 1 and 3.
Yeah, 1 and 3. 1 below 3.
anyone want to come to the board and do them? Both of them? Or one, whatever one you want to do. See someone else wants to come up?
I want to go up.
You want to go up? Okay, you can do this one.
Okay. Why doesn't the pen do that?
My board's terrible. Perfect. Are we okay with that one? Yep.
No, hold on.
Blue. It's gonna be red.
It's going to be red. That's it.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Whoa. Dang. Okay. I see how it is.
Are we good? Okay. That's what I want to do for notes. I want to get you guys on your Chromebook to work on the big ideas. It's 10 questions. It's 20 minutes. We'll get it done in class.
So I was working on number 2.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.